Hello everyone, good day. Today's lesson we were gonna learn how to navigate through your automation studio. So I already installed mine. I hope you have installed yours already. I've given the installer on the Google link in your module. Okay, so we will just gonna open our automation studio right here. Okay. So we will click the license manager so that we can save our projects. Just click OK. We will wait till this loads. Alright. We have this screen now. Then we will click this icon. It says new project. Just gonna click OK. And then we will click this icon again. It says new diagram. You can maximize your workstation here. So to get our components, we will just click this blue book, and this is the library that contains our components, different components that we will use. This is it. Right. So we have here the workshops. It has the pneumatic sequencers, pneumatic manifolds, and then the hydraulics, which is, this is the one we're gonna use in our class. It has cartridge elements, electrical control US, this is the US format, and then the electrical control Europe, SFC, PLC ladder logic, which we will gonna use in the next activities or in the next lessons. It has digital electronics, monitoring, and interface. Alright. So if you want to use pneumatic components, you click that and it will display different pneumatic components. Okay, so since this is hydraulics, since our course is hydraulics, we'll go to hydraulics. Right. Then if you want to use pumps and motors, you click this, or simply this plus button, so that it will show the different pumps and motors available in this simulation. Okay, next will be lines. Lines contains our hydraulic pressure source. Shown below is the diagram. Then the return to tank pressure line, which we will use to connect our circuit. Pilot line, drain line, vertical jumper, diagonal jumper, flexible line, plug, another plug, and another plug. Coupler with check valve, jump to label output, and jump to label input. So basically, in this subject, we're just gonna use hydraulic pressure source, retarded tank, and pressure line the most. So this is our pressure line. We use to connect our circuit. That's it. Okay, next is the actuators. We have the single acting cylinder spring extend, meaning it is initially extended. Single acting cylinder spring return, it is initially retracted. And just the single acting cylinder. Then we have the double acting cylinder, double acting two cushion cylinder. We have cushion here. Double acting cylinder with multi-ports, so on and so forth. We also have motor direction here. and the rotary actuator, which are discussed in our previous lessons. Okay, so we'll click this to go back to our different categories. And then we have directional valves. We have 2, normally closed, normally open, so on and so forth. But usually we use a 4-2 PB because this one is the only one available in our laboratory. But you can also experiment the others since we are just gonna simulate our projects. But usually we will use this 4-way valve, this one. Okay, next will be our sensors. We have mechanical position sensor, proximity sensor, which most probably we will use the most. We have pressure sensor and etc. We also have pressure controls. If you want to use a relief valve, this is it, the piloted relief valve. Okay, these components were discussed on our previous lessons. It's in the module that I sent you. Next will be flow control. You have check valve, spring-loaded check valve, pilot operated check valve. Depends on whatever project you're gonna make. It depends on what flow control you are gonna use. Okay, we have so many. Shuttle valve. We have this is normally closed, normally open shuttle valve. You have 3 orifices, and yes, shuttle valve. This one, a shuttle valve, I mean. Okay, etc. And then finally we have the accessories. Okay, we don't usually use this, but in case you want to use them, you are always free to use them. Okay, that's the main library. I think that will be it in this video. Oh no, I mean, in this video I will teach you how to create projects in our automation studio. So, for example, we will follow this circuit, this one. Okay, we have a push button, so we're going to use the electrical in Europe format. So we click our electrical control Europe, and then we will find our supply. It's found in our power sources. So we have the 24 volts, just drag that right here, and then 0 volts, drag that right here. Next will be a push button, which is normally open. So click this again, we will go to switches, then there, push button normally open. We label that S1, switch 1. Next is lamp. So in our case, we only have, you'll find it in the output components, the LED. Okay, that will serve as our lamp. I just connect that. Okay, make sure that there is the bubble becomes black like this and not like this. That means they are not connected if you see red. So you should see black to ensure that they are really connected. Okay, so now our supposed to be output will be, if I push the button, the lamp will light up, and if I unpress the button, it will turn. So to run your program, you just click this button right here, the color green button that says Start Project. Alright, it's running. So I will push this. You see that it becomes red, that means it is turned on. But if I'll release the button, it will turn off. There, just simple. Okay, that's how you create a project. So after creating a project, you will save your project. You just click File and then Save As. And you will choose the destination. In my case, I will choose this destination. Okay, and then you will rename your valley. Let's say Sulage. Project 1. Okay, and click OK. Just click that OK again. And you're done. Then, suppose I will erase this one and I will open the project. Just click File, then Open. It's here. Click this and then click OK. Oh, I didn't save. Okay, again. We'll save this first. And then let's just close the whole thing. Then let's go to our, I saved it here. And yes, it's here. So I'm gonna open that. We'll open the Automation Studio. Just click File, Open. Then we will find it here. HDD. It's here. It's here. Okay. Are we clear? So if ever you have some questions, you are free to message me. But for now, for this video, we are just gonna discuss this, how to navigate and how to create and save project in your automation studio. God bless everyone.